Welcome to Storyteller, a profile series highlighting the dreams, journeys, and achievements of our students, alumni, and supporters, presented by Doyon Foundation.
In this episode of Storyteller, we're here with Aaron Schutt, a past Doyon Foundation scholarship recipient, and now a loyal Doyon Foundation supporter. Thank you so much, Aaron, for joining us.
Very happy to be here today.
To start, tell us a little bit about yourself.
Yeah, I grew up in rural Alaska. I grew up mostly in Tok. My parents, Dave and the late Joyce Schutt, were teachers across the interior and actually in a couple other parts of Alaska as well before I was born. And I have a twin brother. Many people know that. My brother Ethan and I grew up together and went to school together for many years after high school. So my native family is mostly on the Yukon River. My mom's Jeanette Scannell from Tanana. Grandparents were the late Josephine and Lawrence Roberts from Tanana. And I have a lot of relatives in Tanana and Galena and other parts of the Yukon.
You received the Doyon Foundation scholarship as a student. Tell us a little bit about your educational journey.
I had a long educational journey, which I enjoyed all parts of. So when I graduated from Tok High School, I spent 2 years studying engineering at the University of Colorado. And then I transferred to Washington State University, where I got my bachelor's in civil engineering. After that, I got a master's in civil engineering from Stanford University and then stayed on for law school and also got my JD from Stanford Law School in 2000.
Wow, thank you for sharing that. What did Doyon Foundation support mean to you as a student?
It was really important to me because you just heard how many years, 9 years post high school that I was in school and got either basic or competitive scholarships all of those 18 semesters that I was in school. And so that financial support was really important to me to be able to keep pursuing the various degrees and continue my educational journey.
You're working at Doyon Limited now. Tell us about your role there. Also, what does it mean to you to be a Doyon shareholder, Doyon Foundation alumni, and now be a part of the team at Doyon Limited?
Yeah, I've been the president and CEO of Doyon since 2011, and I came to the company in 2006. So I did practice law for about 6-7 years prior to coming to Doyon, and then came over to Doyon Limited and been really excited to come to work every day. It's fun to be a Doyon shareholder and work at Doyon. You really know who you're working for in that circumstance. But that's not necessarily unique to Doyon shareholders. Many of our employees really value the mission and the opportunity to provide value, whether that's dividends, job training opportunities, foundation scholarships, all the other things Doyon's able to do for our shareholders and their descendants and families. So it's fun. It's really fun to get to work with the foundation. As I said, I was blessed to have all those years of support and really excited to be able to give back now at this point in my career.
That's great, thank you. You were a Doyon Foundation student and now you're a longtime supporter of the foundation. Can you share a bit about why you chose to support the foundation?
I think been donating to the foundation since I got my real job out of law school. And it was just an opportunity to give back for all those years of support. I also really enjoy going to various foundation events and interacting with the students. They're excited, they have their dreams. Many of them are achieving their dreams, and it's really great to hear those stories from our students.
What would you say to other people who may be considering supporting the foundation's work?
I always look back to the statements of our elders and early board members at Doyon. Education was such an important dream of theirs for our people, and that's a motivator and a direction for those of us who have the ability to help others in that journey. So for students, it's really, hear those words and listen to them. really wise. They said it for a reason, and education can really help many people with stability in jobs and career opportunities. And then for foundation donors and supporters, again, just listen to the stories from some of our students. You can hear incredible stories of people overcoming adversity in their lives to achieve educational dreams. You can see what many of our students achieve. The changes in my 20 years of being a supporter, where we have medical doctors and PhDs and people all over the country and world succeeding in their educations, is really exciting for us as a people.
As a Doyon Foundation alumni, do you have any advice or words of encouragement for our current students today?
I recognize that getting your education, post-secondary education, is not necessarily easy. So as much as I want to encourage students, I also want to recognize that there are resources beyond financial sometimes that are necessary for people to achieve those educational goals. So my advice is always to reach out to those, whether it's people that can emotionally support you, find mentors, and then in most university systems, there are lots of resources of people that are able to and very willing to help you if you will reach out and ask for that help. So asking for help is really the most important thing that students can do.
That's great advice. Thank you. Is there anything else you'd like to share today?
I'm really proud of the foundation and its growth and its ability to help thousands of our students over the years. So as we look back on 50 years of ANCSA, one of the most important things that Doyon did was establish the Doyon Foundation. And there's been a strong commitment to the foundation from our board and from our company leaders all the way back through those 50 years. So again, really pleased to be able to be a small part of that.
Well, thank you so much for your time today, Aaron, and sharing your story with us. I'm sure a lot of our students will appreciate it. So thank you for joining us today.
Sini, have a happy Friday.
You too.
For more Storyteller profiles, visit doyonfoundation.com/storyteller.